Oh, there he is. Nice. What do we got? 50 feet on bottom. And the jigging spoon does not feel very big. It's a fish. Is it a fish? Yeah. Oh, it's a little sea bass. No way. That is so cool. I've always wondered if they were here, and that is confirmation. Look at that. Way up in the Choptank. That is super cool. Hopefully, there. Look at all those marks. Might be a bunch of them down there or something. Ugh. This is not a good spot to be in. All right, guys. So we have a very windy day. So I'm tucked behind this little bridge structure right here. I'm dropping down a little Clark spoon, and what's really cool is I am very far up the river. If you guys can see, we've got the 50 bridge next to me, or on the Choptank, and we are catching sea bass all the way up here. So I'm gonna drop this all the way down to bottom, and once we hit, we're down to the surface, just swipe, jerk up and sweep down, jerk up, let it fall down. And I was trying to catch rockfish doing this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Let's see if that sea bass was an anomaly. Oh, no, it was not. Dude, this is sick. This one's a little bit better, I think. Oh yeah. Come on. This has turned into a sea bass mission. Look at the little guy. Ah, that's so cool. You know, not giant fish, but they are pretty. That blue on his eye. Awesome. Just crushing that Clark spoon. That is instant, guys. So we have found a nice little bite here. We're gonna capitalize on it. Oh, oh no. No, that's my only spoon. Oh no. Oh, I got it. Let's go. Snagged on something. Fouled up. What do we got? All right, guys, so it's really cool. You can see I just pulled up a bunch of sea squirts. Everywhere I catch sea bass, I pull up these sea squirts. If you find sea squirts, you can find sea bass. And that's what originally made me want to try to catch sea bass here. Is I was jigging for rockfish, started pulling up these suckers. Oh, there it is. Nice. Oh, get off that piling. Get off that piling. Oh, that's a nice white perch. Let's go. Heck yeah. Clark spoon strikes again. Look at that sucker. All right, guys, so the perch seemed to be sitting a little bit deeper. I was catching the sea bass up there in like 50 feet of water. And the sea bass, and the perch seemed to be sitting like right up here in like 30 to 36. Come on, bitch. Oh, there he is. Let's go. Ask and you shall receive. Tearing him up. Another eater perch right there. All right, what am I doing? Being a Guggen. Nice. Oh, you messed up your eyeball. Sorry, bro. You're okay. It's a little smaller. There he is. Nice. Nice. Come on, buddy. Sitting right on these pilings. Another good perch. Sitting right on the pylon. Perch a kiss. perch seem to be right on these. A little bit shallower water. Sea bass were up there, a little deeper water. Alright guys, well we had a pretty decent little bite there on the sea bass and the white perch. The tide has basically died. I mean, it's still coming in, but not nearly as hard. And it's going to continue to die out. It was supposed to be high tide at like 12:30 and it's 3:15 right now. So the tides are totally messed up. I'm going to go across the channel and see if I can just find those perch and sea bass on the other side about the same depth. And if I can't, then I see a little pack of birds over there that they're all grouped up, so maybe they're doing something before. So we'll go check those out after, I guess. One decent mark in there, like 15 feet down. There's a couple more. Some fish in there. There he is. What is that? What the heck? Whoa. Whoa, what is that? Jeez. Okay. That's gotta be a rockfish, right? Those marks are halfway down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah, it's a rockfish. Nice. Ugh. Come on, buddy. Crush that thing. You can see they were barking them right down there. There we go. There we go, guys. Nice little rockfish. Wouldn't have caught that puppy without a little hummingbird. Oh, we just marked a few more nice fish right there. We're gonna pull right back up and just get back on them. So when I'm perch fishing or bottom fishing in general, I like to use these spoons because it weeds out the smaller fish and you'll still catch some of your bigger fish like rockfish and stuff like that. And the perch, sea bass, whatever you do tend to catch, usually are eating size. There he is. No, yeah, that's a fish. Oh, it's a toadfish. Bad. That is our least favorite one out there. You're all... Oh God, all right. That is the fourth species of the day. Definitely not one that I really enjoy. Small ones are way, oh, got him. Get out of here. So far today, I've caught rockfish, sea bass, white perch, and toadfish on this thing. So let's see what this is. Oh no, he came off. That was a good fish. Dang. Oh, that sucks. So we come in here, this is all just like turbulence and stuff, guys. You see we've got those little structure pieces, that's those. And then that might be a fish right there, like 12 feet down, doesn't really show up again there, so I'm not really sure. But what you're seeing is I'm getting the hard arches from the fish inside of this clutter, and I'm seeing the same thing over here. So like those are things going down, those guys, that's not fish. So we're gonna try to find those hard arches. Let's see what's going on out here. Every bird just got up. Look, all of them over here, all heading this way. All right, guys, well, I'm going through this area where all these birds are, and like, that's the best mark I've had the entire time since I got in here. Like, there's not, you know, I thought I'd get in here and see tons of big bait balls and hopefully fish on them, and I'm just not seeing that. I can see a bunch of birds doing their thing way off in the distance over there. It's just like this though. They seem high, fairly scattered, you know, diving once or twice and pulling back up. So it just doesn't seem like there's a ton of bait or a ton of fish to push that bait anywhere. So I think I'm gonna turn around, troll my way back and see what we can do. If I had a boat, I'd be blasting right over there in a second, but that's half a mile. It'll take me 20-30 minutes to get there, and by the time I get there, I'm sure it'll be done. And you can see like there's a boat rolling in, there's a boat rolling in, there's a boat rolling in. All these guys have the chance to stop over there before I'll ever get there. So I'm not gonna keep pushing it out. I'm gonna turn around, use a little daylight we have left, and troll back to the ramp and see if we can get on something on the way over there. So let's pull a Yui.